Exactly with you, but, like, you're the one that, like, deals with it, which I feel bad
about. Tanner's, like, abusing me. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, yep.
Okay, well, you say I'm just
it like that. Emotional abuse.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, don't be shy. Tell me what you love and hate about me.
Okay, honestly, I've been thinking about this, like,
oh, fuck,
a lot lately, but ever since, like, living with you, like, I just feel, like, more, like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm just, like, more, like, relaxed with, like, myself all the time. Like, I just, like, you're so easy to be around and, like, so, well, obviously easy to be around. We fucking live together. But, like, I don't know, like, we just spend so much time together and we're very close and we see eye to eye on, like, almost everything. And, excuse me, we just have the same sense of humor. We have the same friend group. It's just, like, so easy. Like, I love being around you and just spending time with you. And, like, yeah, like, it's just fun. Like, it's always fun, like you said. But what I don't like about you...
there's some shit I do that pisses you off.
I don't know. I mean, you slammed on the brakes the other day, and it kind of scared me. You kind of a little bit of a bad driver, but, like, not a horrible driver, but, like... like, I always, like, am, like, Maddie and I, like, we'll go do something, and I'm like, you want to drive or I want to drive? And I always want to just be, like, because I'm lazy and don't want to drive, I'm like, Maddie can drive. And then I, like... we are getting to her car, and I remember I'm like, you're not a horrible driver, but, like, you scare me a little bit. Like,
okay, I feel like I just grew up, like, with my dad being a very aggressive driver.
Oh, I'm aggressive too, but, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a more me issue. Like, I feel like anytime I get in someone's car, like, if they're waiting to brake, and, like, I would have...
Tanner, you do that shit sometimes. I'm like, we're finna rear end this person. You're like, I was gonna brake.
You want me to think of something else? And I'm like, fuck you, I don't know.
Yeah, don't be shy. Hit close to home. No, I'm just kidding.
You're not that bad of a driver.
Yeah.
That was just, like, the first thing. Like,
I only got 2 points off my driving test, so not to flex, but...
I don't think I got any.
Oh, wow.
Male power. Just kidding.
It's probably because you're a man.
A white man.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. You don't do much that pisses me off.
I feel like sometimes...
Check back later this year and I'll have a whole list.
Oh.
Just kidding.
I feel like sometimes I'm just a little, like, much.
No.
Like, I could... Oh, really? That makes me feel better.
I don't think so. I think some people definitely probably get annoyed by it, but not me. I think that's just funny. I'm like...
Tanner's gassing me off, like making it worse.
I don't know, talking about, like, if you see us out at the bars, like, Maddie talking about her turning around by me shot, and then, like, me poking her, be like, Maddie! Like, we just, like, tit for tat. Like, we're back and forth.
Yeah,
like, I'm probably a lot...
Frickin' frack.
Yeah, frickin' frack. Our frogs. Cole's frogs, actually.
Cole's frogs, yeah.
That's a different story,
but we're starting a GoFundMe to get them a larger cage, so... Details to come.
Literally, all we need is a larger fishbowl and a cover.
They're so damn sad.
Yeah.
It's like a Sarah McLachlan fucking commercial every time you go to the fridge.
In the arms of an angel.
Yeah,
that's what frickin' frack thing. Yeah. They just want to go back to Africa, but they're stuck on top of our fridge in La Crosse.
But they're in Wisconsin. Oh, damn. Okay.
Anyways.
Next question. What's it like living in a house of all boys? So, overall, I would say... pretty positive experience. I can't complain too much. I mean...
Good.
Yeah, I don't really know what there would be to complain about. I think it's pretty solid.
Only complaint I have is, and this would be if we were all boys living here versus if Maddie wasn't here, like, the one bathroom is, like...
Yeah, the one bathroom. I woke up and I really had to pee this morning, and...
like, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And if there's someone in there, I'm like...
I didn't know what to do, because I was like, I'm about to pee my pants right on this carpet. Yeah. I'm like, sorry. You wake up, and so I was like pissed. I'm like, sorry.
Sorry, I just had to go. It was an accident. I promise.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna like, if it was Tanner in there, then maybe I'd like walk in there and go pee if you were like in the shower or something. But like, I don't know. I don't want to like invade anyone's privacy. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just hold it and my bladder will burst.
True.
But yeah, other than that, pretty good. I mean, our fucking sink doesn't drain, which is just a maintenance issue.
That's a maintenance issue.
But seeing how they handle the trash, I'm finna never call them because they're gonna be like, yeah, it's your fault for using the sink. And I'm gonna be like, oh, okay.
But shout out Hannah Bass. She has Drano. She told us. So
shout out Hannah Bass. Thank you so much.
Yeah, if you hear this, please bring it over next time.
We need it. It's really need it. Tanner and I will fucking shimmy to get the sink to drain. It's like a 10-step process. You gotta like, boil water, please drain. You're like sweet talking her. Yeah,
you're
please.
Like rubbing her belly underneath the sink.
Yeah,
you're like, come on, you can do it.
Be a good girl. Anyway, so
that was so not. How do you like living with boys? That was like our complaint about the property.
Yeah, that's like we should just send an email.
That's just a Yelp review for months in property management. But.
I think the biggest thing I've noticed with like living with boys is there's absolutely no drama, and I don't mean to call out girls here, but I've had issues with girls where it's just like gone on and gone on and gone on, and guys are like, okay, fuck you, like that was shitty, and they're like, I know, I'm sorry, and then it's over. And I feel like that is something that I like will take forward in my life, like not to get deep, but like there's so many things where I know, like for example, like Tanner and I, like we're gonna be friends for the rest of my life, so why would I spend time being petty and getting in a fight with him, like unless like you like, I don't know, killed my mom or something, like obviously, like love you, Tammy, like please.
I would never.
You would never, but I'm just saying, like...
I would never kill anyone, but...
No, I never kill anyone either, but, like, I'm just saying, like, unless you did something that was, like, so unforgivable.
Yeah.
But, like, that's, like, a very, very small, like, list of things, right? I'm like, you're gonna be friends, so why would you want to sit there and be mad and, like, just go over everything? So, I think that's one thing that I've learned and, like, respected about them, not that we've had, like, any fights here, but, like, the way things are handled is something that I'm gonna, like, take back into my life. I tend to handle things pretty chill, but...
Living here is a learning opportunity for Maddie, is what I'm hearing. Yes,
basically. I'm pretty chill, and I don't really get into a lot of drama, but I think that, like, that's a good way to, like, handle things is, like, if you know you're gonna be friends for the rest of your life, why are you gonna waste time being mad at them? Is, like, how I look at things. You're just wasting precious time on this earth. Anyway.
That's very deep.
These next two questions are from my mom.
Shout out Tammy.
Love her so much. She said, what do you love most about your mothers? Honestly, I could make a whole podcast about what I love about my mom. I would say, oh my gosh, if I start crying, just don't look at me, okay?
Don't text.
Basically, I would say my mom has been, my mom and my dad, but specifically like my mom because she's like more of a female, so I've seen her more as a role model, but I think she's an amazing person. She started a small business on her own with the help of my dad, and I think that takes a lot of courage because obviously you're under constant criticism from a lot of people, and she did it with so much grace, and the way that she handled situations in everyday life and specifically like running a business has just taught me so much to handle things with like love instead of hate, and to give people the benefit of the doubt and like to smile through things. I really like appreciate that from her. I think I also like love how my mom loves, if that makes sense. Like she will let things go for the greater of like the relationship, which I think takes a lot. A lot of people can't do that, but she'll let things go because she knows like I love them and they didn't mean it, and like sees them at a whole instead of that point in time, if that makes sense. So I just think that she's an amazing lady, and like I really want to have my mom on the podcast because I think my mom and my dad, they're so like such cool people. Like, not to be a nerd, but like I'd hang out with them any day of the week. Like, love them. But anyway, that's my TED talk about my mom, and I love you and I miss you a lot. So thanks for listening.
Ditto. Just kidding.
Yeah. Everybody loves Tammy and James.
Yeah. I love my mom, obviously. We have like a really solid relationship, and we just see eye to eye on like almost everything. We get along just like super well and just like enjoy like a lot of the same things, and I love spending time with her and my dad too. Obviously I love spending time with both my parents, but my mom specifically, like we just like agree on a lot of different issues and are very like easygoing and level-headed, and just like you said, like are easy to forgive and like very loving and caring, and like see the bigger picture and just understand like big problems versus little problems, and issues that like you should just let go versus like things that you should like waste your energy on. Not, well, if it's a big issue, you're not wasting your energy, but you know what I mean. But yeah, she's just like always there for me and just always interested in what I'm doing, and I really like appreciate that and love that about her. And yeah, I love you and miss you. I'm sure you'll listen to this, but same goes for my dad. Ditto.
Yeah. Love that. So the next question is, what big goals do you two have for this year? And then she said in parentheses, from your bucket list. So it's my senior.
We are going to an apple orchard, whether Maddie likes it or not.
Yeah,
dragging
he's going to drag me. He's going to be like, put on a fall outfit and let's go.
Christian fall autumn is
okay, calm down.
Maddie's going to have her blanket scarf and her...
Yeah.
And her...
Tanner will be dressing me, I guess.
I just have this image of, like, what Maddie's going to look like at an apple orchard, and I want to recreate it.
Yeah,
like,
do I have to curl my hair and everything? Goddamn.
Sure, I don't know.
Could you just send me a reference photo for what you're visioning?
Yes.
Anyway, so it's my senior year here, and so there's so many things that I'm super involved on this campus, and I've also taken a lot of classes, not only during the school year, but also during every break. So I haven't always had time to do, like, the things that I wanted to do here, and now I'm only in 12 credits these next 2 semesters, so I created this bucket list of, like, things I've always wanted to do but haven't had the chance to, and I was telling my mom about it, so she's, like, really been, like, you gotta do that, like, you want to live your life to the fullest. So I basically recruited Tanner to, like, check everything off with me. One of the things I really want to do is, like, I've always wanted to do, like, an overnight weekend to Minneapolis, because it's only, like, 2 hours, so I think I'm doing that with some of my hometown friends, which I'm super pumped about. And then the other thing, the other thing that I've been wanting to do is, like bring a blanket and, like, a little picnic basket and do, like, a picnic along the river. I just think that would be so cute, and I've seen people do it, and I'm like, what great vibes. But I've never actually done it, so...
You do have a hammock, right?
I don't have a hammock, but...
we need to get you a hammock. We're going to go hammocking.
Yeah.
They're not expensive, and we're going to go, whether you like it or not.
Oh, God. Okay, awesome. I'm going to need a tutorial on how to set that up.
I will help you.
Awesome. What about you? What are you, like, looking forward to, like, bucket list for this year?
Bucket list? Really just, like, taking, like, the opportunity of this online semester to be able to do things, like you were saying, that I haven't been able to do in the past, just because my schedule is busy between, like, work and school and everything else that I'm involved in. So I think, like, really getting out and, like, doing things in the community and around lacrosse, and even, like, further than lacrosse, like, that I've always thought were cool but have never had the time to do. I've said this since, like, freshman year, and my friends, my cabin is not very far from here, and, like, the drive down there is just so pretty, and there's so many cool places to stop, like, little towns. I'm just, like, a geek for that stuff, like, little towns, coffee shops, orchards, little, like, shops, just, you know, like, cheesy crap like that. Like, I just love that stuff, and it's just very cool in the fall, so I really want to do that, and I knew Maddie would, like, be on board with that, so
yeah,
we're doing
love the fall.
And then my other goal, I don't know, just, like, really making the best of this semester and just trying to stay on top of everything. I know I say that at the beginning of every semester, and obviously, like, any college student, I get a little behind, but
right.
I really think, like, this will really help me control, like, my time by structuring myself and really being on top of everything, knowing that it's on me to stay focused and motivated. So, yeah.
I think those are good. Yeah. I'm really excited. Anyway, so that has brought us to the bottom of the hour. I hate when people say that, but
closing time.
Yeah, literally. Whatever, Tanner and I want people to
Broncos.
Oh my God. Whenever we want people to leave our house, we just put on closing time.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah, no, basically, super happy to have you on the podcast. I think you're going to become a regular. I just want to say,
thank God.
Love you so much. So glad that I have you in my life. That's my sentimental sappy talk at the end. I won't go any further because, I don't know, I'm feeling a little emotional today. I don't want to start crying on the podcast.
I thought we were going to be, like, our goofy selves and, like, this, and not that we weren't, but, like, this raid is just, like, our mood is just kind of a little, sappy. Like, sappy and, like, sad, but honestly, I kind of like it. Like, we're really getting deep, telling the people about us.
Telling the people about the real us, but, like, don't worry. Tanner will be a regular guest. And
yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back on our bullshit.
One day he'll just shirt me and just come for my throat.
I've already been, like, thinking of other things we can talk about for the future.
Oh, so. Wonderful. Anyway, so hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Thank you for listening. And this has been Next Caller.
Next Caller.